Hey guys, what's up? Everyday Videos here with a American Truck Simulator video. This is my first video of me narrating or voiceover, whatever it's called. Um, Still new to this. Um, so yeah, let's jump in and get going. My airbags, my air system has to be put back up. So that's what that annoying beeping sound is. So when your air system gets too low, it won't release brakes. So as you stay here revving the engine, it will build the air pressure back up to release the brakes. Because semis are air brake system. Um, like a standard regular vehicle has hydraulic brakes, which is used by brake fluid. A semi is used by air. And in a nutshell. So, the load I have is paper waste going from um, Sidney, Montana, down to Cody, Wyoming. It's a 587-kilometer journey, 6.5 hours in game. So yeah, let's crack a lackin'. Wrong button. All right. Also, the truck I'm using is the truck that I've built so far. It's a Freightliner Cascadia day cab, um, 6x2 chassis drivetrain, so only two of the wheels have power going to them. It's a day cab, so smallest cab. I have the 400 horse. I believe it's a Detroit engine I put in it with a 1650 pound-feet of torque. And then I have a 10-speed Eaton Ultra Shift transmission. As you can see, I have to stop at the repair shop. I've damaged my truck a little bit. Oh well, it happens. So let's get moving. Engine brake on. So you hear that? That's called the engine brake. Or jig brake. It's engine compression brake. That's the term they use for it. So I don't know exactly how it works, but I know that it builds the revs up and helps slow down the semi as you go slow down, instead of using actual brakes and heating your brakes, possibly causing fire. This is obviously a simulation game, so the odds of your truck catching on fire aren't likely. And you can see, because I was low air, release my brakes. So I guess wait for a while for it to um, build up. Here, I'm in real automatic mode. So, basically, simulation of a real life semi. Right now, all I have is keyboard and mouse. I have to save up in order for me to upgrade my computer system and save up for a steering wheel and everything. So we'll throw it back into neutral at the red light and get the air pressure built back up. Now you could turn that off in the gameplay section of the settings, but I like to play full realistic, full simulation, therefore we gotta deal with this. Just like real life. As you can see, I'm doing kilometers an hour for speed and stuff because I'm from Canada. So I also call a semi, not semi. We're different from the Americans. Like that. So I call it semi, you call it semi, we're all the same. Basically. So I have it set for kilometers an hour, but if you go here, I still use pounds for my weights. That's what I'm used to. That's what everyone's used to. Currency, it's in Canadian, obviously. So, that. Man, this is annoying. We're going to need fuel too. So, there's a truck stop right there. And like I said, it's a 10-speed solar transmission with hybrid use video. With, I believe, a Detroit engine. And because of that idiot, I have now more damage to my truck. So, my engine lights on. And my videos will be, well, that's good, I can bypass the scale. My videos will be unedited because I don't have any editing software and I don't know how to frankly, so I also have to learn how to do that. So this will be real time stuff with no cuts in between or anything. So what you see is like, you get screw ups, you get basically raw. And because I'm realistic when it comes to this game, I pretend to step out of the truck to fuel up. And it's in Canadian again, and liters, so I'm paying $1.67 a liter for diesel, which cost me about $600. Right. Let's go over to the shop and get. And it's a 36,000 load. And my charger. Because of that idiot from earlier. Gotta love it. And we'll do some upgrades. Depends on how much they are. Need it. gate for opening. Fine. And then once we get back out, I'll reset the trip computer because I do that at work. Off. Lights. Oh, it's coming. Sorry. So as you can see, my truck has 2,000 kilometers on it because this is a fairly new profile. So that, turn light safety, and let's get. So there's the engine compression brake on again. No vehicles come in. There's the AC. Go. How's it? And roundabouts, you do not want to be beside semis because of this. So, and that's in real life too. Because they have to take corners wider than all vehicles because they are also longer than all vehicles. I've grown up around semis my entire life, so I know the ins and outs of truck driving. So, when it comes to me playing this game, I can take my knowledge and put that towards this game and driving and share my knowledge and experience with you guys and I can teach you guys also. So, and we're slowing. I was going to say cruise for 1.5, but I can get you. And where I live in Canada, my province, it is illegal to stay in the left in the fast lane and travel. You can only be left to pass, or if you have to turn left on 80 kilometer an hour speed limits or higher. So if it's under 80 kilometers an hour on a 4-lane road, you can be in the left lane as long as you want. But if the speed limit's over 80 kilometers an hour, you gotta move to the right. So we're just going to Glendive, I believe it is, in Montana. down here. So if I were to take this corner like a regular car, you can see my trailer cut on the shoulder quite a bit. So to prevent that, you gotta take corners wide. That's why you don't want to be beside semis when they're turning around, because you'll get crushed. And since we're going above 60 kilometers an hour, merging onto the freeway, I believe it's 60 kilometers an hour. I'm not very familiar with the real rule on using four-ways, but if I remember correctly, my stepdad said about 60k, I believe, 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. If you're going less, you have to have your four-way. And yes, it's 113 kilometers an hour or 70 miles an hour speed limit, but to save fuel, to save money, even in real life, 105 is usually the sweet spot for any vehicle. Now we're just rolling down the freeway, cruising 105 kilometers an hour, and loving life. So for videos and upload schedule, I'm gonna try and do at least a video, maybe a night, maybe, depending on what I have going on the next day or that night, maybe the weekend. That's why my channel is called Everyday Videos, because I post emergency vehicles responding, I post reviews, updates on my truck, American Truck Simulator gameplay, just basically anything I feel like. So that's how I got the name, Everyday Videos. And again, I'm using a keyboard mouse to play the game with, for now, until I have money saved up, obviously. We are about 4 hours 50 minutes from destination, or 450 kilometers, which I believe is 2 miles. I'm not good at converting kilometers to. All I know is it's 1.6. Every 1.6 kilometers is 1 mile. And also, eventually, I want to upgrade my graphics card, because I'm only on a 780 graphics card. This is basically just your base version gaming PC, which I'm okay with. Yes, I've never had a PC before, especially a gaming one, so this is all new to me. But I'm starting somewhere, you know? I saved up to buy this computer. Yeah, it's not the fanciest one, but that's alright. I don't care. If it gets me somewhere, starting somewhere, that's all that matters. You have a way station coming up 1 mile or 1 kilometers. And if you have to go in, the blue thing in the center of the windshield will turn red. If we can bypass it, which is goes closed so it won't go off. So it's like a scale reader thing. It talks to the PLT at the scale. So if they want to weigh me, they will call me in, which will turn red and start beeping. And if they said I can bypass it, it will turn green and I can just shoot on by. So right now we're just chugging along in the granny lane, which is the slow lane. Truck driving same. Passing Chevy Bolt, which is their electric vehicle from Chevrolet. That looks like a Mercedes GLB. I think it is. Really seems like it. So I'm going to record this video the entire trip. If I have to, I will split it up. I have to figure out how to do that, so. Luckily, I do know people into gaming and computers and stuff, so if anything, I can reach out to them. They will help me. But, I'm hoping next Sunday, if the weather's nice, I will do a 1-year update on our truck. It's a 2021 Ram Classic, 1500 Classic Hemi. Gotta have the Hemi with those trucks. I won't say much. I don't want to give the video away, so yeah. So we're just heading south, I believe, on I-15 or I-25. Oh, I'm on I-90. Okay, so we've been going south I-94, but we're passing that junction with I-90 right now, which will go east, so, and we'll continue to go southwest, until we reach Highway 212, 310, whatever they call it, in Laurel there, and then, we'll be almost to our destination from there, so. We've got another 3 hours, 11 minutes, and 288 kilometers left. Let's continue on. So far, this trip has been uneventful, like it should. And we're braking. I don't know why. Because people don't know how to drive. That is why. Just like real life. Because there is no reason why we should be doing under this, We'll back into the slow lane there, because there's no need for us to stay in the fast lane. And then we will reach the cruise. So far, we've driven in the center display there, between the tachometer and speedometer. We've driven 323 kilometers. We're averaging 44.7 liters. Our average speed, 91 kilometers an hour, and we've been driving for 3.5 hours. So because it's 7:30, we'll turn my full headlights on. So my tail light. So before, all I had was my marker lights on and tail lights. So now I turned my low beam headlights on. So let my tail lights stay on, but my headlights are now. Now in Canada, there's this law. It's called. Some vehicles down in the States actually have daytime running lights, but in Canada, they are mandatory on every vehicle built after 1991 for safety regulations. So in Canada, most vehicles built after 1991 will have some sort of illumination in the front headlight as a daytime running light. On most new vehicles, it'll be an LED daytime running light, either in amber orange or white or blue, because it's LED. But on older vehicles, it's usually. So now I have to pull into this hill. So I gotta slow down, wait for this vehicle to pass, and now I gotta pull into this hill. See, the blue thing is red. So, back to daytime running. Usually they're found in the low beam or high beam portion of the headlight at a much dimmer setting. 30%, I believe, of the lighting is the running. So we gotta slow down, gotta stop on the scale. Go. So, truck, trailer, load combined is 66,127 pounds. So that's, if it's real life, it'd be my person, my cargo inside the truck, like my belongings, the truck, the trailer, my gear in the trailer, plus my load, for a total gross vehicle weight of 66,127 pounds. Now, a tare weight, you'll see, on side of semis, would be just the empty weight of their semi. Now, the interstate itself is closed. By the looks of it, I have to go over to Bozeman and go south and unfortunately. Yeah, no. The exit is closed. Probably to 2.5. Yeah, accident. So we gotta go longer. Okay, so it says go down to Highway 89 and turn around. Puts us back a couple hours. That's okay. That's true. And regulations for sleep for Canada is different from the US. In Canada, you have to be stopped for consecutive 8 hours before you can drive. And you can drive 13 hours in one day with a minimum of 30-minute break mandatory. So, you can drive 13 hours with a 30-minute mandatory break. In the US, the driving time's only 11 hours, and you have to be stopped consecutively for 10 hours. That's all I know, to my knowledge, with that for Canada. And I'm not a truck driver. I've just grown up in the semi my entire life, basically. I'm 24. My mom and stepdad met when I was 5. So 21 years, 20 years of my life I've been around. So I get the gist of things. I know how they operate. I know how to work them. I know everything there is to know about. But when it comes to the actual industry and the field of the semis, I'm still learning. Eventually, I want to become a truck driver because I'm passionate about it. That's my goal and dream in life, is to become a semi driver, which I am working my way up there. I am a delivery driver in real life. I drive a F-250. Yeah, a Ford. Oh wow. It has over 200,000 K on it. It's a 2018. It has a 62 in it. It's a gas engine. It runs just perfectly good. I have no complaints about it. Yeah, it doesn't get the best gas mileage, but I have my company fuel card, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's check on my other driver. So I do have another driver in the game. Their name's Catalan. So she's done 2 trips already. Her first trip made me $2,867, and the second trip only $160. Not the best, but she is bringing me money, $745 a day. If we go to map view, we can see she's almost to her destination in Washington. She's going from Kalispell, Wyoming to Kennewick, Washington. So, and got me going from Sydney down to Cody. So, in my Freightliner. So you can see I've driven 1,706 kilometers on a job, and then 160 kilometers idle, so like not working basically, for a total distance of 1,800 kilometers. That's for all time. The last 7 days, my stats are, again, I've driven 1,867 kilometers altogether. My average profit per distance is $18.71 a kilometer. So that's my average. I make a kilometer. So in one 1 kilometer is 1.6 miles. So what I do to figure this out is bring up my calculator. So what I do is 1.6. So 1871 divide that by 1.6 is about, I make about 11 point, so $11.69 a mile, which brings my average profit per day up to $8,700 a day. So there's that aspect of the game. You can go in quite depth of the business side of things too, which I like about the game too, because I too want to become a business owner, even an entrepreneur. So our exit is coming up here in like a minute, not even right here. So a engine brakes on, and I'll turn it into manual mode so I can downshift and not use any brakes. I will do this in real life too, in both my personal truck and work truck. And now since I'm already slowed down, I'll just auto mode for the truck position. Now I took that wide and the trailer did not go over the yellow line. That's why I took that corner wide. So we'll get back up speeds and merge. And there's no train coming, so I don't have to adjust my speed. We're almost up to speed. And now I'll resume my cruise. I hope you guys are having a good night. I know I sure did. I sure am. It was my fiance's and I 5th anniversary dating. So that was nice. Hung out with friends, family. Went for a nice dinner with my stepdad. And yeah, just basically relaxed. Our friend's dad, well, our friend's grandpa owns a farm just outside of town here, so we hung out there for a bit as well. They're selling the farm because her grandpa sadly passed away, so we were just out there helping out, cleaning up. And just... But overall, it was a good day. I enjoyed it. So now I'm just doing a video now before I go to bed, as it is 12:30 in the morning as for this. But we've got no plans for tomorrow, so I get to sleep in. Maybe I'll jump on into another video. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. So, we are just over 200 kilometers from our destination, about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, as you guys can see, I've been traveling the fast lane for quite some time, but my speed's been a lot quicker than the people in the slow lane. So, therefore, it's legal for me to stay in here because I've been public. And once I'm past all the vehicles, which I am, and the bus is quicker, I get over and I stay in the right. Super annoying when people just hang out in the left lane and don't care. it gets frustrating, but you know, really just can't. As you can see, my driver just made $4,100 on her trip, which is nice. So down there, there's a little braking. All the braking. It's very important you don't ride your brakes, because the more you ride your brakes, longer you ride the brakes, the more friction it makes, and friction makes heat, which increases the risk of overheating, which you see that quite a lot when you drive it. Trailer there. Good. And we've discovered Laurel, Wyoming. High beams on. And I'll go over my graphics, my settings, everything like that in another video. But I just wanted to do my first actual gameplay video tonight and just start getting the ball rolling, you know? Oh, wrong button. That's the air horn though. And this is the radio. But yeah, no. I've been wanting to make videos for a very long time. I just money or software or anything to be able to do any recording. So I'm at the point in life now where I'm able to have that opportunity. And I'd like to grow my channel, you know? So I'm so happy I'm able to do this. You know? And I like to share my knowledge around the semis and bring it to this game and show you just how realistic it can be compared to real life. Yeah, it's not completely realistic in some aspects, but the gist of the game is pretty realistic. It's definitely on the realism realm. And this isn't the only game I have on my computer. I got Minecraft and BeamNG Drive, so I'm going to do videos of those too. And they want me to pull in for another way. Intersection, there it is. Man, that sneaks up. In here. And also, the weights do change with the fuel that you have in your truck. So that's another there you go, Mr. Volvo. I will yield to you. So that's cool how the game incorporates it. So and in game it is currently 1 in the morning. We're less than an hour away with 80 kilometers in the journey. So when we get to the destination and once I drop the trailer and everything, I will be ending the video then. But for now, we will continue recording. And have a good time, you know? Our Ben's oops. You don't want to do that. And Mr. Volvo. Yes. And plus, using the keyboard, it's hard to keep a steady speed. So, let's cruise again. Nope. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize I was... Oops. Oh, it's in... We'll just... We'll worry about that later. We're almost there anyway, so I'm not too worried. So if you guys like this video, I will be posting more and making more videos. So if you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Help me out, you know. Like the videos, comments, and just start interacting with me. And let's build this channel. Try and make this one of the best American Simulator channels out on YouTube. And yeah, let's start trucking together. Unload and yeah, that's the journey of the earth. And I've got my parking set to because I love the challenges. out of the spot. Happy I am. Because it's 2 in the morning in game, I won't use my horn to notify that I'm. Good. Had a little bit of rollback. That's normal. Hey, there we go. Air suspension. Bam. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that nice little run from Sydney to Cody, and I hope you guys join in my videos again. Thank you for watching. We will talk to you later. Bye.